Psalm 29, a hymn of praise to God's power and majesty, emphasizing his sovereignty over nature and his people. The psalmist calls upon the heavenly beings to ascribe glory and strength to God. Verse 1-2. He then describes God's mighty voice, which thunders in power. Verse 3-4. Shakes the wilderness. Verse 5-6. Causes the oaks to sway. Verse 5-6. Strips the forests bare. Verse 7-9. The psalmist declares that God's power is absolute, and his majesty is awe-inspiring. Verse 10-11. He affirms that God sits enthroned over the flood, symbolizing his control over chaos. Verse 10. The psalm concludes with a declaration of God's blessing and peace upon his people. Verse 11. Some key themes and points from Psalm 29 include God's power and majesty. Verse 1-2. God's voice and its effects on nature. Verse 3-9. God's sovereignty over the natural world. Verse 10-11. God's blessing and peace for his people. Verse 11. Overall, Psalm 29 is a celebration of God's greatness, emphasizing his authority over creation and his care for his people. It encourages us to worship and reverence him, acknowledging his majesty and power. Praise to God in his holiness and majesty. A Psalm of David. Give unto the Lord, you mighty ones. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due to his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord is over many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. Yes, the Lord splinters the cedars of Lebanon. He makes them also skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth and strips the forests bare. And in his temple everyone says, Glory. The Lord sat enthroned at the flood, and the Lord sits as king forever. The Lord will give strength to his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace.